Hi, Chad Hymas here. Welcome to this week's Roll with Safety tip. Welcome back from my hotel room in Montreal, Canada. I wanted to talk to you this week about the illusion of pride. The illusion of pride. The pride to ask for help, the pride to accept help, and the pride to request help without being asked. So let's talk about these things for a second. First thing that we need to get out of the way is that pride is not a bad thing. In fact, pride is a wonderful thing. But too much pride will kill an individual, it'll destroy a family, and it will also destroy a company. So, from my experience in traveling the last 15 years, I would like our families, those that work for us, to have just enough pride to be willing to do their jobs and to be willing to, number one, ask for help when they need it. All too often when we need help, sometimes we refuse to ask. One of the downsides to asking for help is sometimes we find people that abuse that. And so you can never go wrong with asking for help, but when you get to the abusive stage, you want to kind of steer away from that and remember that other people also have to take care of their health as well. So it's always good when you ask for help, especially if you're asking for physical labor help, to make sure that other people are physically able to do that. How are people's backs? Are they able to help? And find that out in advance. But always remember that it's better off to ask for help than to do something on your own and find yourself getting hurt. Number two, be willing to accept help. This is tough for people. Lower your pride enough to be willing to accept help. So when people come up and offer, all too often we have too much pride that we say we don't need the help, and then we find ourselves getting hurt in that process. So when people come and offer us assistance, even if you don't need it, sometimes it's good to let them help. It's just kind of an attaboy. Feels good. Whenever my kids come ask me for help to play ball, let's be honest, I can't play basketball very well at all, but it makes me feel good to know that they want me out on the court to help them play basketball and to try and coach them. And so maybe it's just as beneficial for me as it is for them. And lastly, please be willing to request help. And there's a difference between asking and requesting. Asking for help, people are going to help, and that's all well and good. But requesting it in advance, or requesting it upon when it's needed, that's something that's very, very difficult for people to do. If you and I can learn to ask for help, accept it, and request it when it's needed, we're going to be much safer in the process and be that much closer to our goal of zero harm. Until next week, this is Chad Hymas asking you to roll with safety. Thank you.